3,000 feet above sea level in the North Carolina mountains is Kidd Brewer Stadium. The Rock, home to the Appalachian State Mountaineers, and Boone is ready for this one. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Appalachian State Mountaineers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Mountaineers will put total leather to crank us up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything, get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. Looking for more room. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
Oof, and after that pick six, not to start start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for second down. Here's the handoff. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides themselves on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
Here's the pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Fires to the wideout. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure after he makes the catch. That's a costly giveaway.
They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need... Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
That's caught. It's Galloway. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Finds his man. It's Walker. It's a fumble on the play. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the ground, it's Roberts. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass, it's Swan. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The Mountaineers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Grab near the marker, it's Walker. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Caught close to the marker. It's Walker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Lost to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Galloway. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And that is a different collision. When you're trying to hit the tight end after he catches the football, this ain't a 185-pound wide receiver. Most of these guys, 240, 250, 260, try to go low, take out those ankles. And you see a lot of times that's when they hurdle or they're used to it too. But those big, strong athletes are hard to get to the ground.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And I love the decision by the quarterback, finding his playmaker, getting him the football quickly so that he can make something happen after the play and get 6.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On the set. Easy. They go to the ground. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Right back to the well. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Swan. Snagged in the middle, it's Barnes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And the Mountaineers will have it 1st and 10. It's a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You've got to give your QB some time. You've got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. With the catch, it's Dozier. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. We've reached the break, and Appalachian State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. Looking downfield, it's Swan. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know we only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He wants to change this route. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. A tremendous play to make the interception, and then the return takes him close to the 50-yard line.
That is one the quarterback is going to want to have back. It's touchdowns or it's checkdowns once you get down to the red zone. You can't get too aggressive and greedy trying to fit the football into small windows, and as a result, QB throws a pick.
Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Slithers into space. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Battiato. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
Distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Scrambling away. And some room to work. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Finds his big tight end. Breaks into the open. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, MTSU.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll try it over the left side. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Back to pass, it's Swan. Grabbed over the middle, it's Roberts. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Finds his man, it's Dozier. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Mountaineers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Turning it on! And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They'll immediately call timeout. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Back to throw. It's Battiato. Makes the catch. It's Walker. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's why the bullet pass is so important. Sometimes these defenses, they don't give you big windows to throw into, and you want to take that chance, but you cannot lob that football down the field and get it in there. Nice use of the bullet pass, my friend.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He'll pull it down. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Grab behind the line. It's Walker. Across the 25, he's got room. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And now a chance to pull even. First and goal as we get late in the first half. He's looking to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw. It's Swan. Makes the grab. It's Hamlet. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, and we have run out of time in the 2nd quarter. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. First drive of the 2nd half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the 2nd half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Swan. Makes the grab. He gets it up to the 44-yard line. He'll be marked out of bounds right there as this offense continues to roll.
Hey, quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
Yeah, the offense was trying to go draw and make it look like pass, but I'll tell you, the linebackers weren't fooled. They came down hard quickly, got into the backfield, and got the tackle for loss.
They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Finds his man open. Wide open spaces. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, App State. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
What a day. His 3rd rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Back to throw. It's Gattiato. That's caught. It's Walker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. Looking to fire. Got the back over the middle. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the 1st down.
This offense is starting to believe, and as they generate yards and points, they're bringing momentum with them. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Walker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
Looking to throw again. Caught over the middle. It's Lacey. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a 1st down.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, he makes the catch. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. There he goes down the right side. The tag. Touchdown, Mountaineer. The defense putting points on the board.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown, man. They don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
And they stay on target with the extra point of 35-21. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
First down and more. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the first down. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Battiato. Grabbed in the middle, it's Walker.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They're going to stay aggressive here. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's Jones. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Appalachian State regains possession, and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. At the 45 on his way. There he goes. He's at the 10. Touchdown, App State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Pulls it in. It's Walker. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage.
There he goes. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this defense.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. That's room for the quarterback to run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for them every play. That's my quarterback.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Here he comes with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. It'll be a draw. Plows through the defense. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work in the final period of this one. On the ground, it's Key. Hard running there. And it looks as if he'll pick up maybe a couple.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They go to the draw. Can't get him to the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Great job on first down. Great job on 2nd down. This defense needs to come up big one more time. They got to get the stop. Big-time moment. I got to get my offense the football back.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Tight end now in motion. Looking for a man. It's Swan. Fires to the tight end. Continues to fight for yards. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Running back searching for a hole. Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
Runs through the tackle. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
To the ground with the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. At the 20, he's got space. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Appalachian State.
You run these screen plays, you're trying to get your playmaker the ball in space, and what a great job. They get it to the running back, but look at the blocks out in front. Everybody paving the way, creating some space, and then he's got so much speed, he can take care of the rest. Really, really nice screen pass.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Middle Tennessee offense will go back to work. Back to pass, it's Battiato. Unloads to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Walker. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field.
Turning it on. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
QB now has over 400 yards passing, guys, and you got to give everybody else in his supporting cast a ton of credit. Receivers, great job running routes, catching the football, and this offensive line has been outstanding, giving him time to throw.
The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't happen.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
How nice is it as a defense that you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's Galloway. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Floating away. Out of bounds he goes. He'll mark it at the 16.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee.
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using...
Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How about the offensive line working in tandem on these blocks. You see some of those guys that got up into the second level, got a hat on a hat, and that left open a huge crease for the running back.
And the Mountaineers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mountaineers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
And the Mountaineers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
The Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. They're going to ride this running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. The give to the back. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving, and they're doing that. This has been a beautiful drive to watch. Offense continues to stay in a nice rhythm here late.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff.
Hell fucking yeah, boy. All hell out.
Actually, kind of one stop. This many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
Hey, boy, them boys came out laying good night.
You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yeah, let's get into the highlights real quick, shall we? Let's start at the beginning of the game, dog. Let's start at the beginning of the game, right off rip. Go first quarter with it. My boy Zaire Gamble with six. Let's check this out. If anybody in the chat can let me know, we got to enter in full stats or just the team stats. Because I ain't never made it like this, bro. I ain't never had no bowl game. Man. But anyway, right into the highlight here. QBV, boy, looking at his man underneath. Zaire Gamble came to eat this evening with the tutty. Render that hand salute, son. Render that mobile hand salute. But after that, boy, we was up there feeling ourselves, feeling real good in the hood. Wish you would. And then, hey, bro, the turnovers popping early and often. We step back again. Keep looking. Surveying the landscape. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, 50 shotgun fam. Bam! Hey, bro, we was out there hitting souls, bro. Look at how we hit this joke. Bam! Yeah, we know you're going to catch a lot of passes this game, but not that one. We set that mug up, and then we do what we do best. The big one. W. In there like swimwear. Hey, he was about to do it. He was about to render that hand salute. But man, you know what? He did all that. For that mug over there. Middle Tennessee. They come back and get back in the damn game. But before that happened though, hey dog, another one. Hey bro, hey QBV bro, what's his name? Well, I ain't even finna say it. QBV, he tried to get it out of his hands quick. He found his boy again, Walker. Oh, we missed him. Oh, good God almighty. Walker boy was getting harassed. Hey, bro, we was harassing poor dude. We was harassing him. Oh, Lord. Oh, I mean, right on the ball. His soul, you name it. Hey, bro, I might have to take the photograph of that right there. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Lord. Let's get that. That's what we did to folks this season. I stepped on them. I stepped on them. Yeah, dog. Let's go. But then, you know, we went down here. All the way down there. And then we had to punt the ball. Anyway, so then Walker started getting hot. They got the tutty right there. I don't know what that is. Did you see that? Well, the game was trying to glitch. The game was trying to glitch. But hey, that was the first quarter. First quarter ended 14-7. App stayed in the lead. But like I said, Middle Tennessee was them dudes. And they just that was stupid right there. At the goal line through the interception. That's what really kind of swung it back. Even with everything going on, the momentum and everything, this play right here gave old boys some life. They went all the way down the field and got this little dandy right here. This essentially tied the game up at this point. And this mug, this is the second time he actually made that move right there, bro. He was ticking me off. This tight end was ticking me off, dude. Because that, like, he did that animation twice. I think to the same dude. But anyway, Galloway walks in. Hey, bro. Hey, y'all kind of saucy with these slow in to the end zone joints. Where y'all gonna have to send a brother some info. How y'all doing them? Because they're kind of low key clean. I need that in my life. If we run touchdowns, it would be nice to slow down, flex on them at the goal line. But anyway, they scored, and hey, we had to come back doing exactly what we do all season long. Swan drops back, gets the handoff to Binion, and bro, come on now. You can't give W. Look at what he got in front of me. Absolutely nothing. Because if that dude come over here, I'm going to stiff arm him and send him back to the food stamp line. W, they probably let me do it. Oh, Lord. They probably let me render the hand salute. Hey, bro. That's clean. Like, you going to save that. You going to save that. Hey, that's crisp, bro. That's a crisp hand salute. Yes, sir. That gets us back in the lead. But then this happened. Wide open for the touchdown. No comment. So at the halftime, it was 21-21. And then, second half, as you can see, it was 28-13 was the score in the second half. I got a little bit of time. Let's talk about it. Let's go into the third after halftime. There's some conversations that was had, and Binion went off. Binion hit this 42-yard scamper right here. Swan looking. Got his man over the middle. Right there. You're not going to catch me. Bruh, he tried to step. Quit playing. Wait, we don't fumble here in Appalachian State. We don't fumble here. We just don't fumble. I ain't even lying to you. I have to look at the stat, but I honestly don't think we fumbled. But anyway. And then my boy Swanee gets him the rock. Nothing but space and opportunity. Touchdown. Look at it, bro. Yeah. That's what we did this season for y'all fans. Yeah. This dude, boy. Hey, this one might be the one right here. This right here might be the play of the game. Let me draw this picture for you. Middle Tennessee drops back. QBV drops back. He's got a man on the sideline. Dog. Oh, look at this. Sonny went down. Man, easy. Oh my God. Killed me. Ain't nobody getting ready to catch him. Nick Burrow. And he gritty on him. Let's go. Hey, that had to be the cleanest hit, though. Cleanest hit. We was doing our damn thing with that shit. And then, oh man, then we started lurking people. You know, life is bad when I'm lurking. Big boy, he been killing me all game with one wide receiver in this tight end. I was tired of it. So I was like, he won't. He did. Give me that. So we got the pick. And we baited him in with the second. With another top play. We baited him in all game. We've been running. I was like, you know what? He might bite. He might not. Let's set it up. Swan hides the ball. Fakes the handoff. Everybody, look at this. Four's open. Larkin's open. Only person guarding is my man. Who is that? Strowman over the middle. We go to my boy. Slow down, because I'm like, yeah, I got this, okay? Gone. Larkin for the touchdown. And yes, we render the motherfucking hands. Yeah, we rolling now. We twerking it now. Looks like they were able to get another catch to number 29. They were able to get another TD right here. We with a rush by Nicholas. Oh, I was fuming. I was like, man, this mother hurried up and you were playing the same play. Man, get out here. Oh, it's cool. You know what you were chill out. Then in the fourth quarter, man, more the same. We was able to get our final points of the game. Ooh, this right here was crazy. Let me come out. It's 3rd and 5. We're just trying to keep him at bay. Trying to keep him off of us. We have a lot of plays getting to that. But it's 3rd and 5. Like, hey, it's like that play action. And we might be able to sprinkle this in. You got to back up to the backup like that in the game. Got it. Boom. And look at the block. Let's talk about the block. Boom, boom. Picked up. Off where Strowman comes back, picks him up. Yes, walks it in. And yes, he renders that hand signal. Yeah, dog. He was chilling. They was trying everything. Finally, Nicholas was able to get down the field again to Walker for a 16-yard touchdown. Now, let me just say, he was able to, as you can see, he was able to get enough first downs to run this thing out, to lock the win, and the upset. Let's look at this stat. Let's talk to the part. Everything Middle Tennessee, except for yard and the score. I mean, we had the first down, we had the total offense, we had the total play, we had the yards per play. I mean, he had the, I don't know how he had the rushes, but whatever. I mean, everything is pointing in his face, right? Rashes in the air, 453. 3rd down conversion. He was on point, but 8-6 coming out of the slot there. 80% in the red zone, and not 2. But that right there is the stat. 5 to 1. He lost 3 fumbles, and he got picked up. Oh, he did all time possession. He had that for him. That was it, man. Player stats. See what my boys did today for me. 25 carries, 193 yards, 3 TDs, no fumbles, 9 broke tackles, just for mine. And that ain't my main team. Roberts was down here only 8 carries. So he had a week game. But shit, the backup for the backup stepped up. Got in the house. How many picks he thinks? Hey, that's a stat. 19 catches for 285. Then tight end at 38, had 7 catches for 290. Everybody else was black. That them two right there, crazy. I'm not gonna say when you definitely say it. But hey, he was in it. He was in it. So let me go over here and let's get these things done. I'll shoot my back over here. Get these things done for me, please. I hear you, Dan. And so does everybody else. Yeah, man. Now I gotta check and see if I gotta check the chat and see what everybody's saying.